Well, I don't know if anyone can even see these lives, but if you can, drop us a comment down there if you can actually see this live.
Rosemary Clark said yo. So got one person in here so far. Welpy said hello. David, hello. Good morning, good morning. Appreciate you guys stopping in. We're throwing some lines out here on the river. Hoping we can maintain service. We got booted a little bit ago after we caught a nice old carp. In the middle of nowhere, so our service isn't the greatest, but we're gonna do our best and catch some fish, and hopefully you guys can see some of them fish. Welpy, we just got one about 15 minutes ago. We had just started a live. Might be able to go back and look at that one. I'm not sure what happened, if it got deleted or whatever, but we got booted about 15-20 minutes ago. But yeah, we got on a nice carp. Might be able to go back and see that last live and catch that guy. We were only live for about like 15 or so minutes, probably less. Yeah, we reset the phone, rebooted it, and given it a second shot here. Hopefully we can stay live now. Like I said, you might be able to go back and view that last carp. I'm not sure what happened to YouTube. It had a malfunction. Rosemary said, what's the biggest fish you've caught on stream? Honestly, on stream, probably these carp. I don't know, what do you think the biggest one?
Maybe 15, 16 pounds out of here.
15-pound carp on a live stream anyways, but we do YouTube videos, normal YouTube videos, as well as some live streams. We go after big old catfish. Ooh, I don't know if you guys seen that carp, but he just jumped way out there past that piling. But yeah, biggest carp, our biggest fish on a live stream, probably a 15 or so pound carp. And normally we do YouTube videos. We go after a big old catfish and do YouTube videos about those. So yeah, we go after big old flatties and channel cats. And if you wanted to check out some of our videos, you can look up those. Well, we got some pack bait on right now, so that's what we're using. We're just letting our pack bait sit on the bottom with some weight and a small hook and waiting for the carp to pick it up. Jerry Hager's in the house. He said, good morning, y'all from Nebraska. Hello, hello, buddy. We're out here doing a little bank fishing, getting on these carp. YouTube and some cell phone cooperation assist us anyways.
when it wants to.
Yeah. How's the weather in Nebraska this morning, Jerry?
It's kind of chilly here in Ohio this morning, but we're on the river. It'll be hot here in a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what it does right now.
Opie said he got a 35 centimeter brown trout. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I don't think I've ever caught a brown trout. We get rainbow trout.
Yeah.
But those are stalker fish, so those don't really get too big. We get some crazy, gnarly steelhead up on Lake Erie, though.
We want to try to fish for those this year.
Yep.
When it starts to get cool.
Maybe go after some fall steelies. Jerry said it is currently raining. He wanted to be out on the canal today. Yep, we got some stuff going on and have had some stuff going on, so we haven't had a chance to take out the new boat, really kind of break it in the way we've really wanted to, but hopefully we'll be out on that soon. So we're giving our shot here on the bank and at least trying to get out here and do a little fishing.
At least while you're out here, you still get to relieve some stress, and catching fish helps. We've got one carp on the bank, so let's see if we can get another one.
And we are using our Trophy Cap White Lightning rods, normally catfish rods, but today they are carp rods.
Yep. And we've got them takedown rod holders holding them in the ground.
That's right. Welpy said his biggest fish was a swordfish. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
And I hear some loud banging back there. It's a trailer being pulled behind us.
Our biggest fish was flatheads. Allison's is 43 pounds and mine is 40.
Yep, I cannot for the life of me get past that 43-pound mark. Every big flathead fish that I catch is 43 pounds, and I've checked and rechecked and checked the scales, and it is not a mistake. Just can't get past that 43-pound mark. But yeah, normally we go after big old channel cats,
Flatheads.
and flatheads.
So we don't really have blues that close to us.
Yeah. I'd like to get on some more blues, but Edward said walleye fishing near Cleveland. You up there right now, Edward? Yeah, they get some gnarly walleyes up there too. Walleye, steelhead, and big old fat channel cats up there. The drum get huge up there too.
We got 7 in one day.
Yes, we did. Welpy said he got a 42-pound flathead yesterday. That's awesome. Congratulations, buddy.
I'm waiting for it. There's a bunch of pack bait down there, so as soon as the carp eat all that up, they'll definitely pick up that corn. I heard carp bait's really good bait this time of year. I've never used it for flathead, but I would imagine it works really well for channels. I don't know about flathead though. What do you guys think? Using cut carp. I would imagine live works really well too, but these are some really big carp to try to transport them alive.
Edward said he lives there, but he's not fishing now. Okay, Edward. We are about probably an hour and a half south of there. We fish Lake Erie quite often, so.
Sandusky Bay area.
Yep. Normally we do a lot of boat fishing.
That's
We've
what I
been
thought.
going through some boat upgrades and stuff, but
I thought the carp should work pretty well for a flathead. They're bloody, really bloody, oily fish.
different scent than shad too.
Yeah. And they're in every lake and river.
Opie said he's 18. Cool. I remember when I was 18.
Yeah, everyone thinks we're a lot younger than we are.
Yeah, we're past the dirty 30.
What about anyone on here? Anyone fishing this weekend? What are you guys fishing for?
Edward said the bay is excellent. It sure is. Spent a lot of our time actually up on the bay, whether it be bank or boat.
PB channels from up there.
Oh yeah. You want to get on some PB channels, you go up to Sandusky Bay.
Yep, 23 pounds. That's a big channel. They get like so abnormal looking at that size, it's unreal.
For some channel cats.
Because they can't like grow any more in length. So they just get fat. They're like pigs. You can't even see there's tail separation anymore because they're so fat. It's unreal. We're gonna make our way up to the bay here soon. I've been afraid to launch the new boat off Clemens because I know that boat ramp's all sketchy, so.
Edward said he's going for walleye in 2 days. Well, I hope you get on them, buddy. There's some monster walleye up there too.
Yes, there is.
Would love to get on some Speely and walleyes from up there. Maybe in the fall.
We're heading to Florida in like 7 days, 8 days.
Yep.
So you guys look for some lives. We'll be fishing down in Florida as well.
Benoit Fishing Outdoors will be doing a saltwater edition in about a week. Fishing the Gulf of America, baby.
Yep.
Edward said, do you eat the big cats? Absolutely not. We do not eat the big cats, and
We don't keep anything over 5 pounds if we're gonna eat catfish. It's just our preference. So I mean, it's your big fish. You know what I mean? You do what you want. We believe in catch and release for sure, though. Like I totally understand. Like if you're actually gonna harvest it, I guess, and eat it, go for it. I would suggest putting the big ones back, though, for sure. Over doing that.
Yeah, definitely eat the smaller ones.
Took them a long time to get that size.
And the big fish are the breeder fish, so. Especially the flatheads. And personally, we do not eat any flatheads.
No.
Even smaller ones.
Just
can't bring
channels.
myself to do it.
Just channels. I've never tried blue cats because we don't really have reservoirs around us or anything, or rivers that hold blue cats like that near us. So everything with blue cats is like 3-4 hours away. They've stocked some lakes closer to us with them. I'm waiting for them to get a little bit bigger.
Yep. Hello, Michael. Welcome in.
Here, fishy, 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 fishy.
Edward said no, he wouldn't eat them. Yeah. And those bigger fish have higher mercury levels and all kinds of stuff, and bunch of fat. The little ones taste better anyways. There's such a high abundance of the smaller ones. Kind of a pain in the butt to clean them and cook them all, but hey. It's just what we do, and that's the way we like it, and we're huge advocates for flathead especially, so we personally just don't choose to harvest any flathead, even smaller ones. Let them go and let them grow. Jerry said they let all flathead go.
There's something about them. Just makes you want to not keep that type of fish. They're incredible creatures.
For sure. Welpy said he's going to a tropical island and trying to catch a swordfish or some kind of king crab. That would be awesome.
That would be. We're going to try to catch blue crabs when we're down in Florida, and we're going to try to catch drum if we can manage it.
Yeah, big old sheep's head.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Give our go at some shark fishing, do a lot of beach fishing down there and pier fishing. Super excited.
So look out for us to be live down there too, because if we can get good service down there, which I'm pretty sure we're going to, because most of the areas we're going to be in, we'll definitely go live down there.
Yeah, I mean, gotta have better service than out in the boonies like where we are right now.
Amish country,
so.
Ohio. That line moved for a minute.
Edward said he would just go to a fish fry. Yeah, a lot of legions and stuff like that hold fish fries. We like to do that too. And that way you don't got to do all the work, right?
Exactly. We did like 13, 14 bluegill the other day, and I filleted all of them, boneless and skinless, and
oh yeah, if you guys missed that video, go check out that catch and cook. Those tacos are to drool for. I'm still drooling over them.
yeah. We're also live on TikTok. We got all kinds of people joined in on TikTok. Thank you everyone for coming over here and coming on and saying hello and joining in on the live. If you can, hit some of those hearts for me. See if we can get on a carp.
Appreciate you guys all coming in, having some fun with us. David, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Jerry said a few times a year they keep fish for an old couple that they know, but they had never kept a flathead or cats over 10 pounds. Yep, that's us, buddy. Mr. 922 Crappie Barbecue is in here.
Really a beautiful morning. I mean, look at that river view.
Absolutely. Bobby, yes sir. Misplaced Country Girl, welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. Edward said he loves gills. Oh yeah, if you guys are gonna eat some fish, or if you're not sure about eating fish, I would highly recommend bluegills, one of your starters. Such a very clean eating fish.
Bluegills are good. Nick said fishing, yes. Yes, sir. Got one carp this morning. See if we can get a few more.
Bobby, yes sir, yes sir. You know it, buddy.
Are you guys out fishing this weekend? What are you guys fishing for? Got all kinds of tractors going by and trucks.
I guess so. Semi-load of trucks coming in.
All at the same time.
Never seen so many trucks come through here.
Nick, thanks for the follow. He said, oh, I haven't been fishing in ages. Well, you definitely need to get out and go fishing. Don't worry, the bite's about to start getting really, really good anyway here soon, so get on some big fish.
Well, yeah, I wish we were 21. We're in the Dirty 30 Club.
To the cottage. That would be cool. Have a cottage in the middle of nowhere.
Dream goals right there.
Right?
Edward said he just subscribed. Well, thank you, buddy. We appreciate that.
Yes, thank you very much.
If you look at all our videos, we do some catch and cooks and go after some big old flatties and have all kinds of videos on there, so plenty of content on there.
We like to trade through boats, so we've got different boat videos as well.
Yep. We like to change it up, so there's all kinds of different stuff on there. Welpy said he's going fishing in about a week. About a week we will be in Florida. Benoit Fishing Outdoor Saltwater Edition.
Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And where we're going down in Florida is super pretty. We're going down to Navarre. We'll be fishing Navarre, Destin, and Pensacola while we're down there, so.
Yep. Pier fishing, beach fishing.
Ready to be on the ocean. Smell that salt water.
For sure.
Swim in the ocean, try to get away from the jellyfish the whole time. The water down there is super pretty though. It's like you expect when you go to the ocean. It's that crystal clear blue water with the sandy white beaches and real pretty.
Edward, appreciate you joining our adventures. Like I said, we're pretty local, so we hop around a bunch of lakes and do some river fishing.
See if we can get on some of these carp. I know they're here.
appreciate all you guys stopping in, even saying hey, giving us a thumbs up, subscribing. Means
Yeah.
a lot more than you think.
Hitting that heart for us on TikTok, hitting those likes on YouTube, subscribing, following. It's a way to help us get even further.
And we like hanging out with y'all, and
Catching fish
that's right.
when the fish want to cooperate.
Or YouTube likes to cooperate, or cell phone reception likes to cooperate.
For sure.
Bobby said, be fishing tomorrow, I hope. Where are you planning on heading out, Bobby?
I know, I think we're going to go out tomorrow. I think we're going to take the boat out tomorrow to one of our really local lakes. Try to get a few catfish in the boat for the first time.
Yeah, break the boat in the right way, slime her up.
Thank you guys so much for hitting those hearts on here. It's awesome. Hopefully those hearts and lights will bring us a carp. I know they're in there.
Got one good one about an hour ago and caught him, and the live ended, and had to reboot the phone and get the live reset back up here.
Ashton, we're fishing a river area out in the swamps of Ohio, out by Shreve area.
We're out in the boonies.
Yep.
Out in the sticks for real.
Yeah, it's a very pretty spot, and it's very pretty this morning. It's cooled down a lot, so the river's letting off a lot of that heat and that water, so it's super foggy, but yeah, it's super pretty this morning.
Edward said we don't seem to be too loco. We can be a little crazy sometimes.
Wait till we catch a fish, then you'll see the loco come out. Especially things will get loco because we're on a massive ravine. It doesn't look like it, but we're really high up from the river, and when we catch a fish, it's a lot of fun. Gotta try not to take the slip and slide down into the water.
Bobby said, Edward, you ain't been around long enough. We're all loco.
We're from Ohio.
O-H-I-O. Bobby, I feel that. Too much work to go anywhere else.
See what's going on with these poles.
See if we need to get rebaited up here.
I'm not gonna put more pack bait on yet, I'm gonna wait.
Just giving it a toss out with that pack bait on there. With those small hooks. Kind of looks like Jurassic Park out here.
Yeah, kinda. See if they like those spots better.
Such a beautiful morning out here, though.
Yes, it is. A little chilly, but once that sun comes up, it won't be. It's supposed to be like 83 or 84 today. It'll probably get hotter than that.
You know it.
That's all right, though. Gotta enjoy the mornings. Beautiful mornings.
Really do appreciate all you guys coming in here and showing some love and saying hey.
Yes, we do. Means a lot that you guys show us support, because sometimes the algorithm doesn't work so well on YouTube and stuff, or TikTok, and you just feel like, dang, I felt like that video was going to do way better than that, but it doesn't. So it just means a lot when you get on lives and stuff, and you can actually see all those people coming into your lives and stuff and sharing and hanging out with you. So thank y'all.
Lives are kind of fun. It's real time and kind of get to interact with everyone and hang out with everyone for a little bit. No matter what you're doing, even if you're at work and stopping by to say hey, or out there fishing with us, or wishing you was fishing.
Right, because I know that's how I am when I'm at work. That's why I try to drop in on everyone's lives, because I know for sure I'd be wishing I was fishing.
Edward said you two must be independently wealthy. I don't know about that. Probably quite the opposite.
No, we're both professional butt wipers for a living.
Yep.
We work 90 hours a week. Well, every 2 weeks. So
And plus some.
yeah, sometimes over 100 every 2 weeks. Just depends.
12-hour shifts, and those 12-hour shifts get turned into 14-hour days.
But we get it done quick so that we can have a few days off. We're lucky with our schedule a little bit, so.
Independent, yes. Wealthy, no.
Fishing is the wealth, right?
That's right.
Then if I'm lucky enough to catch a fish.
Happiness is the key to life, right?
Hopefully we catch a carp. I know they're down there. Pick up my corn.
Yep, and we're just using our panko sweet corn and strawberry jello pack bait. Got it packed onto that weight real good, and
There's a carp down there by that bait. He
Yeah.
just flicked his tail out of the water. Yeah, but she's right. So my mixture is always 2 cans of the panko, 2 packs of strawberry jello, 2 cans of corn, 1 drained. Works every time.
let it sit up a little bit, and once it's at that kind of mush consistency, you're ready to go.
If we get anything yet, we got 1 carp this morning.
Yeah, we started a live about an hour ago. Got 1 big old football of a carp, caught him, then we lost some service, so we had to reboot the live. Might be able to see that on YouTube still. I'm not sure if it posted or if it got deleted or what happened with that, but we did get 1 so far.
Hopefully we'll get another one. I know they're down there. I can see them. The water's only about 2-3 feet deep, so when these carp are like feeding off the bottom, you can see them sticking their tails, their back fins up out of the water and stuff, because they're pushing themselves down towards the bottom feeding. So
We're tossing all in between these log jams and timber piles.
yeah, you can see all the logs in the water and stuff.
And don't worry, the ones that you can't see are still there.
Yeah, and they know they're there. That's the most of the problem.
Edward said it's funny. He said he did well with cut bait for the big ones. Yeah, sometimes cut bait works.
There's a lot of big bowfin in here too. I wanted to try and fish for them, but I forgot the other hooks that I wanted to use. Sea hooks work, but it takes a lot to get them in the side of the face like you want them. Come on, carp buds.
We generally switch back and forth between cut baits and live baits.
Yep.
Just depending.
flathead, yeah.
Hmm. Bowfin will definitely pick up some live and cut bait though.
Yeah, if you're using a small enough live bait, and then if not, cut bait works really well.
Bobby said he caught one of them slimy tooth-ridden jokers last week. You don't like them things, Bobby?
Oh, I love bowfin.
Yeah, if you guys have never caught a bowfin, a lot of people don't like them. They're considered trash fish, but they're incredibly unique creatures.
Me and Allison have been talking about doing a bowfin catch and cook. Allison's a little scared, but I'm one of those people. I'll try anything once.
Yeah. Is that something you guys would want to see?
Bowfin
Bowfin catch and cook? Have any of you guys ever eaten bowfin?
Or mudfish, dogfish, whatever you want to call them.
Mud puppies? If you've never seen one, Google what a bowfin looks like. They're pretty gnarly. They're slimy and have scales like a carp does, but they have we call them boneheads. They have a really rock hard head. They get crazy colors. The males get this dark black spot on their tail and turn these neon green and turquoise colors when they're in spawn. And boy, do they got the teeth. Some toothy critters. Incredibly slimy. Bobby said hard to hold on to. Absolutely.
They're literally like little freshwater torpedoes.
John 1966 said, what kind of rod and reel are you using? We are actually using our Trophy Cat White Lightning rods.
And Allison has a Daiwa on.
Yep, and
I have a Cast King Megatron on.
yep. These are just the two that we're throwing out right now. The spot is very snaggy and covered in timber. We're allowed 3 rods per person in Ohio, but
I'm not trying to do all that out of this
Yeah.
spot.
that would just be pure chaos. Edward said, I caught a swordfish in the Ohio River. I lied, sorry.
That would be one of the most epic things on the planet, I'm just saying.
One of them fisherman's tail, huh?
Yeah, these are the rods we're using. And then that's the Cast King Megatron. Been using it for 3 years now. Put it through a beating. This rod takes it, no problem. Catches 30, 40 pound flatheads, no problem. So
Absolutely.
keeps up with Allison's Daiwa. That was the whole point. We bought one really expensive. We bought one really cheap. See if it could handle it, and it definitely can. I mean, it's not like the cheapest on the market. They're quality reels.
That's one thing we do is put the beat down on these rods and reels, that's for sure.
Yep, the Trophy Cat rods take it so well.
And if you guys want to check out Trophy Cat, you can check out trophycattackle.com. And if you want to save a little bit of money, you can use our discount code, because that is one of our sponsors. And you can use discount code BenoitFish15 at checkout. Save you a little extra gas money on your purchases. Bobby said he only the second one he's ever caught 100 yards from the house. That's awesome. Yeah, these bowfin like these swampy, low oxygenated, yeah, rivers, lakes, ponds.
And they'll eat all kinds of stuff. Worms, cut bait. Hey,
Jigs, ploppers, frogs, you name it. It's kind of like bass fishing. We call them freshwater tarpon.
But then catfishing at the same time.
Yeah. David said, is there any bluegill in those little rivers? Absolutely, buddy.
Oh yeah, I've caught bluegill, crappie, bass, all kinds of stuff out of this river.
Turtles,
Lots of turtles.
snapping turtles, water turtles, soft shell turtles, you name it.
We see muskrats. We've seen
Beavers.
all kinds of stuff out here.
We in the boonies for sure. Yeah, I'm sure there's bluegill in just about any river, lake, creek spot. Get you some of them tiny little snell hooks and put on a little piece of worm, throw on a bobber, and see what's biting.
All right, we got pack bait out and corn out again. Let's see what we can do.
Freshen our bait.
Helps bring them in too. They can smell it as that stuff's running down the river. Come up.
Actually, right below us, right below these rods, there is a creek filter right here. So we got some cool water coming in right at the creek mouth right here, right below us. And then the river is running from behind us down river here, and letting that pack bait go down river a little bit and see if these fish want to eat. Bobby asked Edward if if his is a wall mount.
An Ohio wall mount.
I'd be wall mounting it, that's for sure. If I caught a swordfish out of the Ohio River.
Right. And then of course we got our takedown rod holders holding those rods into the ground, y'all. Wouldn't be able to keep my rods half the time if we didn't have them.
No. Bobby, we haven't made it out your way this year. Actually, at all this year. Last year we did. We fished out that way. Got on some nice blues out there.
At Clendenning.
But we just haven't made it out that way. Everyone said it was only a 4-pound swordfish.
Minnesota Life said, looks peaceful there. Yes, it's very peaceful here.
When the cars aren't driving by. And the train's not coming through.
Yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere, but at the same time we're not.
It's weird. Actually right next to a train track as well, so.
A lot of the times you can hear the Amish going by. With their buggies and the horses.
Bobby, yep, know exactly where you're talking about. Bugman22 came in. He said, hey ladies, hello. Good morning, Buggy. How are you?
Morning, Buggy.
Doing a little bit of river fishing.
Seeing what we can get on. See if these carp want to cooperate. We did catch one a little bit ago. So see if we can catch a few more.
Out here enjoying the peace and serenity as that sun comes up peeking over these clouds here. Mike Parr said good morning, everyone. Welcome in, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. And Buggy said he slept in for some reason. Well, you probably needed it, Buggy.
Yep, enjoy it when you can.
That's right. Brooks 317 said good luck and good morning from Indianapolis. Welcome in. We are in Ohio doing a little bit of river fishing
For some carp. Thank you for stopping. Thank you for saying hello. Cardinals all in the trees this morning. Super pretty. And thank you for the good luck. We need it this morning. We caught one carp. See if we can catch a few more.
Yeah, we're in need of some luck. We're haven't been on luck side, and luck hasn't been on our side lately. I'm sure you guys have noticed since our videos, we haven't really got a chance to take the boat out quite like we've wanted to this year. We've had a lot going on, spoken and unspoken, but we're out here doing what we can and
Just
still trying
relieving
to.
stress.
Yep, relieving some stress and still trying to live life a little bit.
Catch some fish if we can.
Still in you popped in. He said, "What's up, Benoit and friends? Everyone, please enjoy your day today, and always don't let anything or no one steal your joy." Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate that. Bobby said the next time we head that way and cross that truck out there, stop and holler at him. That little garage with the big fenced yard is mine. Might have to make our way that way soon. Well, you heard it, guys. Bobby gave us some permission to show up, so no stalking charges. We have permission, written permission. Ain't no fence gonna keep us out. Edward said, you two are like him, a fishing fool. That's right.
Not much that we like to do besides sitting in the woods hunting or sitting at the bank fishing or sitting on the boat fishing, so we're happier outside. Hunting season will be coming soon too.
What we do.
Cole VR said, "What kind of fish you going for?" We are fishing for carp this morning. We've got one on the bank so far. Hopefully we can get a few more. They come through this river in groups a lot of the time, so sometimes it's just waiting for them to come through again. Got a bunch of pack bait out. I know I've seen a few moving down there, so just gotta hope that they pick up our corn on the end of our hooks and we can link up with one.
Bobby said he can spit out his garage door and hit the tracks. That's awesome. That's about where we're at, buddy. Right to our right here. We got some train tracks here. Telling you, said it looks like a place found in movies. Yeah, Jurassic Park. You never seen that movie before?
No, it definitely looks like something else this morning because of the smoke. There's some prehistoric creatures that live in here too.
Very beautiful out here. That sun is just now peeking in over these trees.
Brooks said, "Sorry, got a call. You flathead fishing or blue fishing?" Actually, we are carp fishing. I wish we were flathead or blue fishing, but we are carp fishing this morning. Manny M said, "Looks like a painting, so beautiful." Yeah, it's definitely beautiful this morning. The cooler weather is cooling off the hot water, so the smoke rises up from the water this early in the morning. The dew, it just looks so pretty. So Brooke said, "What are we using for bait?" We're using the pack bait, panko, jello, and sweet corn mixture. They seem to like it so far this morning.
Stellinia said, "So sitting is the common thing y'all like to do." Yep, even when we're on the boat, we are anchored all the time.
Yep.
We don't really run planter boards or do any dragging or any type of that, like Roger and them do down on the Ohio River.
Yep, panko definitely gets the job done. They like that sweet corn.
When we are catfishing, we are anchored. Buggy said he may go tonight after the sun goes down. Yep, we got out here pretty early before the sun comes up because it's going to be another hot one today.
Wanted to see if the fish wanted to bite before it got too hot.
Yep. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow we can get this boat out and break it in the right way and get some catfish slime on her.
Yeah, spot's definitely a beautiful view. One of the most beautiful spots we fish. That's why we come back here so much.
This area is actually around a wildlife sanctuary, and the sandhill cranes migrate out here, so you can hear them squawking in the background and talking to each other. If you guys have never seen a sandhill crane,
They're massive.
they are massive. Look them up and listen to the sounds that they make. They're incredible birds. Talk about some Jurassic Park stuff. There's some freaky sounds that come out of these woods sometimes.
No joke.
Beautiful birds, though. We get the trumpeter swans out here as well.
Brooke said those are considered the ribeye of the sky. They are big birds. Big birds. We see all these people out here all the time, and they're in like these ghillie suits, and you think they're hunting, but they're these people out here taking
Bird
pictures.
watching.
It's hilarious. These big cameras. It's so funny.
What's he using? What's he using? The Nikon.
Yep.
He's got an extra lens.
Yep. Extra big ones. They get some really pretty pictures of these birds. Yeah, you can't hunt them here in Ohio, and especially where we're at in Ohio. This is a wildlife sanctuary specifically for those birds.
Yes, they are protected.
So, yeah, not here, but I would imagine they're probably good tasting birds. They're huge. They're huge.
Can you imagine plucking them things?
No, they're big birds. Like one of the biggest left, I think, in Ohio. Besides the, egrets and, herrings. That's what I was thinking of. Couldn't think.
Trumpeter swans.
And then, yeah, we have trumpeter swans in Ohio as well, which are big, beautiful swans, but they are aggressive as crap. And they're big.
Edward said, do I hear banjo music in the background?
You might. Allison's roots are Kentucky.
Bobby said, nah, Edward, the Amish are at work in the fields. It's later in the evening.
There's definitely movement down there.
Which rod is gonna go down first?
Hopefully one of them.
Rustic's in the house. He said good morning.
Brooke said, yeah, look it up sometime. The meat looks like ribeye steak. Huh. So they're a dark meat bird.
I'd imagine.
Yeah. That's crazy, though.
Probably like big old duck meat.
Carolyn Jones joined. Hi, Carolyn. How are you? Thanks for coming in.
Edward said he's got to go, but bye for now. Well, we appreciate you stopping in, Edward.
Hanging out, chatting with us.
That's right, we'll be around for a while anyways. Annie Finn, good morning. Rustic said, how come you're not out in that new boat? Well, Rustic, we had quite a bit of some bad luck and some unforeseen things happen to us in the last couple weeks, and been dealing with a lot and trying to get this boat up and running. Hopefully we plan on taking her out tomorrow. But yeah, some luck has not been so much on our side lately. If it
No.
wasn't for bad luck, we wouldn't have any luck at all, so.
That's definitely what it seems like lately.
Actually, the last 3 times we tried to take the boat out, we had the first night, we had storms come in and there was 0% chance of rain and thunderstorms came in. The second time we tried to take the boat out, we had the most crazy, epic lightning storm that I have ever seen come in from all directions. We were actually out on the water, and within a matter of 5 minutes of us anchoring and getting to our spot and sitting there, it went from completely calm to
Pouring down rain, wind. I had the motor full blast. We were getting off the water, so yeah.
the craziest lightning I've ever seen.
And then recently we had some bad luck with the car, so just life in a nutshell. So
Yeah.
nothing you can do. Just gotta roll with the punches sometimes, and just glad to be out fishing today, trying to relieve some stress and hopefully get a few tugs and hopefully get a few fish. Take some pictures with them and let them go.
That and working these long 12-hour shifts that get turned into 14-hour days and sometimes even longer. Life's been taking a toll at us recently, but we're punching back and
Chugging along.
chugging along. Cold Creek Billy is in. Good morning.
Good morning, Billy.
Thanks for stopping in. David said Heather from Plastics, so you need to tell me about you ladies. I hope I enjoy your videos. That's awesome, David.
Thank you. That's awesome. And yes,
We
I love
love
Miss
Heather.
Heather. I've never seen so many trucks in my life this
I
morning.
know.
Come by this spot.
Semi after semi this morning. No, that's awesome that Heather told you about us. We love Heather. I'll have to send her a message. Rustic said hopefully we'll get it out there. Yeah, we hope maybe tomorrow morning we'll get it out and get her broken the right way and get her slimed up finally. Long overdue for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna marinate some chicken titties tonight and get some chicken ready, and I think we're gonna go after some channels tomorrow in the boat on one of our local lakes to us.
Cold Creek says he enjoys our lives. Well, thank you, thank you. We really do appreciate each and every one of you guys even just taking the time to stop by, even if it's just for a couple seconds to say hey, show some support and love. They love hanging out with you guys. Trying to come out here today and let the stress melt away. Doing a little river cleanup while we're out here, pick up some trash.
There's always trash at this spot. I hate it. You guys need just, if you bring it in, take it out. That's all we, you know what I mean? Pack it in, pack it out. And this is a drive-up spot. All you gotta do is throw it in the back of your car.
Yep. David, that's awesome that you guys are pretty local too, and that you know Heather. Uh-oh, Rustic said his hands are sore today.
Yeah, he was catching some nice fish yesterday.
Not always a bad problem to have.
I think it was yesterday. Might have been the day before. My days are running together.
Yeah. Mike Parr said, Look, enjoy your videos. Fishing is a great stress reliever. You got that right. If it wasn't for fishing, I don't know where we would be.
In an insane asylum.
Yeah, in a padded room. Locked in one of them snuggle jackets. Rustic said, when we got that gar cut his hand. Oh no. Keep them cuts clean. Don't want to get an infection and end up and have cooties like Chad. Yeah, them gar will tear you up. Little or big. We get some little gar on the Ohio River and Hoover. It's about the closest places to us that have gar. Don't take much to tear your hands up with them things neither. There's probably been about a dozen semis rolling through here. Six said he's been keeping his hand clean at Ribbon Alcohol. Yeah, definitely keep them clean. Some infections can get nasty real quick. Anybody else going fishing today? I know Buggy said he might go out later this evening. What's everyone else got plans for today?
I wish a carp would pick this bait up.
You ain't gotta pick it up because we're live and them fish are camera shy.
Right.
Got that one this morning and froze up the camera and we had to restart the live, and
Yeah, literally right after we let the fish go.
the first fish broke the camera. Rustic said he's getting things ready for his Myrtle Beach trip. Ooh, when you going to Myrtle Beach, Rustic?
That'll be fun going to Myrtle Beach. We're heading to Navarre, Florida in a few days too. About 7-8 days.
Yep, in a week, Benoit Fishing Outdoors will be in the Gulf of America.
Saltwater fishing.
Saltwater fishing, Florida. He said Tuesday.
Oh, there you go. Heck yeah, man.
We'll be leaving for Florida on not Sunday, but next week, Sunday. We'll be working all the rest of this week, 12-hour shifts, and then
We'll be in Florida for
Sunday evening is our last trip. We're gonna get off mid-afternoon, go home, take a nap real quick, hopefully, and
get the dogs and go to Florida.
Yep. Pack up the dogs, hop in the car, and drive for 15 hours down to Florida. Next Sunday.
I hope you have fun in Myrtle Beach, though. Be safe if you're driving down.
Never been to Myrtle Beach.
Me either.
How long you going for, Rustic? He said he's going for about a week.
That'll be fun.
You doing some fishing down there? Over there? You just going for a vacation? David said, have we ever tried Silver Creek? Yeah, we've been there a couple times. We don't fish it too much. We usually head to the bigger lakes, especially if we're out on the boat. We spend a lot of time up at Sandusky Bay and all these bigger lakes and reservoirs around us. Rustic said his granddaughter is playing in the World Championship Girls for 14-year-old softball champions. That's awesome.
That is, that's epic. Hopefully she kicks butt.
Used to play softball back in my day. It's really cool that she's playing in the championship.
That is cool.
You can hear all the woodpeckers and all the birds chirping this morning. That sunshine is slowly creeping its way over these tree peaks. I can hear those sandhill cranes way off in the distance. You guys probably can't hear them. Pretty far away. Fish just jumped right below us here. Right off the bank. Teasing.
Literally.
Playing games. Said, oh, you're doing a live? Let me show you.
Surprised we haven't caught another one. That's how it goes sometimes. That's why it's called fishing, not catching, right?
Right. Rustic says she's got LSU, Tennessee, ASU watching her now. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Good for her.
LSU invited her to go to Australia and practice at their training camp. That's incredible.
That is incredible.
Hopefully she can get her a scholarship doing what she loves and get her through school.
Right?
Gotta find something you love doing in life.
Even if it doesn't always love you. Sometimes I think the fish don't really love me like right now.
Mystic, that's awesome, especially at such a young age too. Like Buggy said, it's awesome to see kids work hard and make it.
Yeah, it is.
And to know in the future all their hard work pays off. These carp are camera shy today.
Apparently, besides the first one.
Might have to get a third rod here out and put a worm on it and see what else we can get. Because we've also got our Trophy Cat Tackle ultralight bait rods with us as well. And we've caught some bluegill, crappie, green sunnies, all kinds of stuff out of here as well. Might have to rig up that ultralight with a worm. Little muskrats running around the bank.
Probably the one we made mad this morning.
It's a bunch of risers running down the river. Can't stop thinking about going to Florida next week, getting out of Ohio. Seeing
Be
those
nice.
emerald beaches down there. I'm gonna go home and start getting some stuff together and pack up the rest of this week and start getting ready for Florida. Yesterday we were going through the shark box and getting all the shark hooks and leaders and all of our shark hooks together. Got our belt ready. We plan on doing a lot of content down there next week. Don't worry, we're planning on taking all you guys on our adventure.
We're gonna try to do a bunch of lives down there as long as we have service too.
Yep, do a bunch of lives, get a bunch of footage down there for some epic videos. Beach fishing, pier fishing. Won't be pond hopping down there, we'll be spot hopping from beach to piers. Rustic, not yet. Probably gonna throw a little bit more pack bait out here and check our rods again here soon. Thinking about hooking the ultralight up, using our Tropicat ultralights to see what other fish we can pull out of here. Probably throw a worm on it. Yeah, we got our starting to get Florida stuff ready. Like I said, we got the shark box ready, all the shark hooks. Got some crazy hooks. Rustic said that place looks like it would hold a lot of channel cats. We've caught a couple channel cats out of here. Nothing real big.
I think it just gets too low oxygen they did during the summer.
Yeah, these spots, like so, this is probably only about like 3-4 foot of water, but a lot of this river area along this wildlife sanctuary, this river dries up real quick, especially when we're having really hot weather and droughts and stuff like we have in years past.
I think that's why it holds more bowfin and carp.
Yeah, and actually right below us there's a creek filtering in right here, right below the rods here. And off to our right hand side there used to be a lake out here, and the dam broke, so they've let all that water drain out. A lot of this river can't get to and is 100% unaccessible. There's only a couple spots you can fish out here.
We're just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, there's some channel cats in here. Mainly overrun by bowfin and carp though out here.
Yeah.
Where we're at, they actually close the roads out here.
Because it'll just flood over.
Yep, the road floods over. Most of what's out here is Amish and Amish buggies. But yeah, believe it or not, we've only caught a couple channel cats out of here. Ever since they let the dam go and the lake dry up, especially. This river holds a lot of water at one time and then drains to about nothing. Rustic said, did you say carp? Yeah, the elusive carp.
I swear I caught one this morning.
Yeah, that first carp we caught this morning at 6:30 this morning made all the other ones run off. Broke the camera. He went back down there and told his friends, "Them girls are up there again. Don't go over there. They're baiting you in. They're gonna do some weird stuff and hold you to all different angles and show you in front of this weird flashy things to all their friends and make fun of you, just to throw you back in the water." Oh, there's one that needs rebaited.
There's corn on there. I'm about to put them up. See what happens. Catch a both in our carp. What do I do?
Get rebaited up here. Doing some trash pickup here. Throw on the A1 Canadian night crawlers here. See if something will pick up the night crawler. And Bowfin will pick up a night crawler too.
So will the carp.
Was seeing all kinds of movement and Bowfin and carp rolling around, turtles. Now I'm not seeing nothing. See if something wants the old night crawler here.
Got a big old juicy night crawler on there on that little hook. See if they want it. Either carp or
Bowfin.
they don't really care at this point.
If they want the worm, we'll give them the worm.
Right? Got a bunch of worms. If the carp want the worm instead, I'll give them some worm. And then if we just start catching Bowfin, I guess we'll just catch them Bowfin.
Something's jumping downriver down there.
Hope it's some carp.
Oh, we got
Some
some.
something.
Yeah, we got some pack bait out now and the old crawler. Big old juicy crawlers too.
Yeah.
Got those Canadian night crawlers. One of the last times we were actually here, they closed the roads down because of how bad the flooding was.
Well, the roads out here aren't actual concrete roads, they're dirt roads, so they just wash out.
Yep, some dirt roads in the middle of nowhere, some gravel roads. Fish in the sticks.
Come on, fishy.
Bunch of bubbles down there.
Something hit it.
If there's something nibbed on that crawler. I could see all the bubbles.
Carp will do that, and so will Bowfin. bugs everywhere.
Yeah. Buggy, yeah, they're playing.
Playing hard to get.
Yeah.
There was something down there messing with it though. Probably just tearing at my worm.
Got a crawler on one now.
It's
Pack
probably
bait on the
moving.
other.
And they'll come right back for it. Like, I'll check it in a second if we don't get another nibble on it. Because you'll know pretty instantly if something's not messing with it anymore, that they ate it all, so.
On a crawler ball. The sun hasn't even come up over these trees yet, and I can see how humid it is.
I wonder if he ate on my night crawler.
You might have.
It's not moving at all now, so I'm guessing so. Most of it. They're still there.
Dink over Stink came in. He said, "Good morning, ladies. Good morning."
Good morning, Dink. Out here messing with carp and bowfin. Neither one is being cooperative, you know. Caught one carp first thing this morning, and that one messed up the first live. We'll blame it on the fish.
Yeah. Caught a big old football this morning. I think that fish went and told his friends that we were up here.
That was the problem.
Using some pack bait, get all rebaited up here.
Yeah, more pack bait, more corn. See? Come on.
Dink said too dang windy around there. 20 miles per hour. If I could talk, 20 miles per hour already this morning. It's not windy here today. It would be a great day to be out on the boat, but it's been dealing with some stuff. Hopefully we'll be out on the boat tomorrow. Yeah, that weather pattern this year has been something else. Between that and some other stuff going on, weather's been a problem this year.
A lot of the time.
Mother Nature does not like to cooperate. No. It's not her MO. Been trying to get out here when you can.
Trying to just enjoy it.
High winds though ain't no fun.
No.
That's for sure. Especially out on a boat.
Bobbing back and forth.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get some good weather down south
For Florida.
next week. Yep. Because we'll be in Florida. Next Sunday we'll be packing up all our gear and the dogs and going to do saltwater fishing. Can't wait for that.
That's next Sunday. Look.
Dean said wind and carp fishing don't do so great together, especially when they're biting light. Yeah, you're not kidding. Thankfully, we're pretty calm here today. They just seem not to want to bite.
At all.
Telling you that, that one fish we got this morning, he went back down there and told his friends, don't go up there. Those girls are back up there. They're gonna say weird things to you and tell you just want to take your picture.
Tell you you're pretty.
Not too many bank areas that you can fish this river, so we're thankful to at least be able to pull up to one of the very few spots.
Be able to fish it.
Throw some rods in. Cicadas are already starting this morning. You can definitely feel how humid it's going to be.
Just staring.
Yeah, big old egret sitting in the top of the tree above us.
You're fishy, fishy, fishy. Come on, fishy.
I blame all the trucks coming through here. Last time we were here, these carp were all over the place.
They're fired up too. Could just not be moving through like they were before though. Do see a fish moving through, but hard to tell if they're bowfin or what they are. You just see air bubbles moving. Can't say we're not feeding them, that's for sure.
Yeah. Good at feeding fish.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, there's a hole.
Yeah, careful, it's an ankle breaker.
A ankle breaker.
Out here freshwater fishing, all I can think about is saltwater fishing next week.
Yeah, I'm ready to catch some stingray and some sharks.
Yeah, sharks would be cool.
Some Spanish mackerel. I'm ready. We're gonna do it. Allison, the goal this year is not to catch 30,000 puffer fish.
Yeah.
The last time we went to Florida, Allison just kept reeling in puffer fish after puffer fish.
Yep.
I was so done with her by the end of the trip. I was like, bro, no more. Like, no more.
Yeah. Went a couple years ago to Florida and I caught all the bait fish and all the puffer fish.
We caught a crap ton of bait fish. We were good catching bait while we were down there.
And some Spanish mackerel.
Yeah, I caught a few of those.
I caught a stingray last time.
Yep. It was fun. Hopefully we can do even better this time.
Right.
We want to catch blue crab. I want to try to catch a black drum this time while we're down there.
Got some major plans for some really cool footage down there.
If not, we're just going to have fun, so.
Super excited. A couple years ago when we went down to Florida, within 5 minutes of being there, we parked the car, looked at the cabin, shut the door, walked down to the beach, and Gabby reaches down and just pulls a blue crab out of the water barehanded.
It was trying to get my foot. Yep, I'm going to use some dead fish to try to get some blue crabs. Let them come towards us on the beach and see if I can hand grab them. I cannot believe we're not getting anything. I mean, I can, but...
Because we wouldn't lie.
We're not blaming you guys. I'm so glad you came to hang out with us, even though we're not catching fish.
The curse of the camera. Ding said he's never been saltwater fishing, finally getting to redo his first MRM, turning next month. pretty pumped. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah, there'll be quite a few of you guys down there.
Good luck to all of you guys. Have a blast.
That's very exciting, especially for you guys to have so many boats down there. These semi-trucks, man.
They must be taking dirt and stuff down the road to drop it off to fix the road where it washed out.
Yeah, the last time we went to Florida was 2022, so we're going back again.
It's been 2 years.
Doing a little bit of family vacationing and fishing.
Lots of fishing.
Yes, lots of fishing. We will be leaving. We'll be working all through this week till Sunday.
And Sunday we'll drive down there.
Sunday evening we'll get off work and we plan on going home, taking a nap. I'm gonna pack up all of our stuff so it's ready all this week, and Sunday after work we're gonna pack the dogs up, hop in the car, and start our drive down to Florida on a 15-hour road trip. Second Chance Angling's in. He said, "Hey girls, hello, welcome in."
Morning.
Good morning, good morning. Yeah, we're super stoked about heading to Florida next week. Like I said, we literally got these lines casted in the water, and all I can think about is saltwater fishing next week. Hitting the piers, doing some shore fishing, beach fishing. Gonna shoot our shot at doing some shark fishing.
Which should be pretty easy with the reports down there right now, so.
Yeah, they're saying the shark bite is unreal right now.
The population of them down there is just unreal.
Bull sharks, tiger sharks, hammerheads.
I'm okay with like a little 3-4 foot shark. I'd be happy with that.
Super excited for next week's saltwater fishing chronicles. See what's running when we get down there. Today's mission was just to get out and cast some lines and reduce some stress a little bit. Figured we'd go live. Pops Catfishing said, "Were you having trouble with your live feed earlier? I was in once and Scram Black." Yes, we did. We caught that one heck of a football carp this morning, and YouTube threw a fit. I lost service. I had to restart my phone. I actually tried restarting the live 2-3 different times and finally got it back up and running again.
Yeah, it was fun chaos.
Yeah, if it wasn't chaos, what would it be, right? But yes, we were live a little bit ago. Started at 6:30 this morning, caught that fish right off the rip, and from there everything went downhill. Gotten a couple nibbles, but no hookups since then. Got the pack bait out, rebaited a couple times. Got the old night crawler out now. But yep, I'm under the impression that that first fish we caught went back and told his friends that we were up here and to stay away. Pops Catfishing said, love the channel and love watching. Well, thank you. We appreciate it very much.
Yes, really do.
Even if there's not much going on here.
Just hanging out, talking.
Hopefully tomorrow we'll be out on the boat and
Get some channel cats in the boat for the first time.
yep, get the boat slimed up tomorrow. Figured we'd come out and beat the heat a little bit this morning. And after this, we're gonna, all this week, start packing our bags to head to Florida next week. Pop said he knows how that goes. Last time he was out, he caught one channel in about 6 hours. Yeah, I don't know. I'm maybe a little bit biased with this weather and all this flooding and this heat. Seems these fish are doing some weird things, some weird times. Been trying to get our new boat water ready, and the last 3 or 4 times we tried taking that out, we had pop-up storms, lightning storms, all kinds of crazy weather. We were talking yesterday, I think we were going to name the boat Omen. If it wasn't for bad luck recently, we wouldn't have any. Other than getting the motors running and ripping around the water, we haven't really got a chance to actually break in the boat with some fish yet. As long as we can toss some lines out though. Yeah, we had a little time this morning. Figured we'd kill a little bit of time this morning before the heat came in, before we had some things to do. Just do a little pop-up live. Regan for Fatty's popped in.
What's up, Chris?
Good morning, good morning.
Ben was playing with that carp rod. Come on, fishy.
Regan said he's out looking for big blues before the flash floods run him out. Bad storms here all week. Yeah, our storms are gonna roll in next week too. We had a little time this morning. We figured we'd come out and throw some lines out for some carp. Pass a little bit of time this morning, beat the heat before we got some things to do. And hopefully we can take this boat out tomorrow and get her broken in with some slime finally. Because we have yet to do that. Life's been getting in the way, work gets in the way. This crazy weather gets in the way. This boat has been long overdue for a breaking in.
Fishing trip and getting fish in the boat.
Long, long overdue. And Chris, you be careful out on that kayak with them flood
Flood's
waters
coming
coming in. Be safe out there. I know you'll hook into a monster out there. He said, hopefully you guys load up and love the new boat. Thank you, appreciate it. Like I said, long, long overdue for an official break-in of slime, that's for sure. Pop said he just completed a 6-month restore on his old boat and now having engine trouble after one time out. It's frustrating. Yeah, it's always something, isn't it?
Hopefully you'll get your engine trouble sorted out though so you can get it out in the water.
Yeah, hopefully it's something nice and easy and not too time consuming. Bobby said, hey, it's a surfboard fisherman. What's up, Chris? It's not a surfboard, Bobby, it's a kayak. Maybe we should try that when we're in Florida, surfboard fishing.
Yeah, there we go. Surfboard shark fishing.
Shark fishing, yeah. We were thinking about buying some paddle boats while we're down there.
YouTuber gets dragged 10 miles offshore by a great white.
Yeah.
That'd be a great title on YouTube.
And sharks are pretty prevalent down there right now. Yeah, Pops, I hope you can get your motor fixed up and quick. Get you back out on the water. It's always a hard thing, and all you want to do is go fishing, and then you got something like that, and you're putting so much work and time and effort into stuff, and things don't always go the way that you plan. I can tell you, we definitely feel that wholeheartedly.
Yes.
Haven't gotten on any big fish this year, haven't had really a chance to between getting the new boat and getting it ready and life, and lots and lots of stuff getting in the way.
Oh, look, I caught someone else's line.
Oh, hey, look, you caught someone else's line. Ain't that great?
Joy. Got it.
Bet you they didn't use braid. No, sir, they did not.
Oh, it's just coming in. I just want mine back. Babe, get it. You want a branch? Oh, there's yours. Oh, it broke.
On the tree down there. Perks of river fishing. Definition of life. Isn't that what I was going? Keep on going even though you're snagged. Pop said he think he figured it out. Upper crank seal, just to place it, so might take it out today. Well, there you go. I hope it runs good for you. Motor and electrical trouble is always no fun. And Bert said he's back and caught me more. Nope. No more fish, unfortunately. Mr. H. Lee Osborne's in. Hello, hello. We got one big old football cart this morning when we first started our live. Till he decided to break our camera and tell all his fishy friends we were up here and not to bite. We figured we would just go live for a little bit this morning while we had a couple hours before we run some errands here. Probably gonna pack up here soon and start our errands for the rest of the week so we can get ready for our Florida trip and get our boat ready for tomorrow and hopefully get her running first thing in the morning. Got lots and lots of stuff to do this week besides a full week of working. It's all push, no shove this week. Got a pack for almost a 2-week trip, 15-hour drive with the pit bull and the wiener dog. All our gear. So we'll probably only be live for a little longer. Mr. 205's in the house. He said good luck. Well, thank you, buddy. We need it. Need some life luck and some fishing luck. Can you spare a little of any? Yeah, if you guys haven't heard us talk about that, got some exciting things coming next week. Like I said, we'll be in Florida doing some saltwater fishing. So we are super, super stoked about that.
Alright, much smaller weight. Let's see what happens. They're still biting, but they seem to be short biting, so let's drop down the weight. See if that does anything.
Rebaiting a little bit, putting some more pack bait out on a lighter weight. See if we can get one of these fish to hook up. At least one more before we go. Got that one first thing this morning. See if we can get one on the way out.
That's like barely an ounce of lead, so the other one was 2. See if they'll pick it up now. Because I can tell it's getting nibbled, like I can see it, but it's not picking it up.
Doing that light biting. Edward said, good luck. I'll try to catch you too. Thank you, thank you. Edward, we also have a Facebook group. If you have Facebook, you can type in Benoit Fishing Outdoors, and we let everybody share their catches and all their fishing content and all that stuff too. It's just another way to interact with everyone, on top of doing the YouTube videos and some pop-up lives in between. Appreciate you stopping in and chatting with us.
Hanging out, even though we weren't catching nothing. But we were fishing.
We're fishing. We are fishing.
I can't wait to be saltwater fishing. It's going to be so much fun.
I know, I literally can't stop thinking about saltwater fishing next week. Like I said, I'm not sure how much longer we'll be live. Probably only just a little bit longer. I know Chrissy Brown and Eric and all of them are doing their bass tournament today, so be sure to go check them out too, because they've got their bass fishing tournament going on. And I'm sure they're actually at least catching fish. So go over on their channels and make sure you say hey and stop in and show them some love too for their bass fishing tournament they're doing right now. I know they got a couple channels going. I know Eric B and Chrissy Brown for sure. And Fish on Ed Evans. Edward will be leaving not this Sunday, but next Sunday. And we'll be down in Florida by next Monday. And we'll be down there for a little over just a week. So we'll be doing some videos at the very least, and probably a couple lives too, so. Hoping to get some epic footage down there, make a bunch of saltwater fishing content to bring back with us, and like I said, doing some lives down there. We'll still be around though. Got some big plans to do some videos. Mr. H. Lee Osborne said he's never done it, but he's been told that saltwater fishing will spoil ya. Yeah, it's something else. It's incredible.
It's fun. You never know what you're going to get. It's not like freshwater at all.
No.
Where you kind of have an idea of what you're probably going to get, and every now and again you might get something random. No, ocean fishing is you never know what you're going to get.
Fishing with sabiki rigs, pompano rigs, all kinds of stuff. And the power behind those ocean fish. You think some of our big fish are big old catfish and carp and stuff like that fight. You should feel the power behind even the bait fish down there.
The stingray are fun too.
Super incredible, the power behind those ocean fish. Gonna do our absolute best to shoot our shot at some shark fishing. Maybe we can get lucky enough to hook up into another stingray like we did a couple years ago. Got some big plans. Edward said he'd love to see us catch a sailfish. Yeah, that'd be incredible, wouldn't it? I don't really have plans for deep sea fishing or anything like that. Although that would be incredible. The sharks are pretty prominent down there right now, so I have a good feeling we'll have a good chance of hooking into one of them. definitely shooting our shot at shark fishing while we're down there. Beach fishing. We're gonna hop around to a bunch of the piers down there, do some pier fishing, some causeway fishing. Mr. Two Stands is in the house. Welcome in, buddy. He said, "What's going on in here?" You see it, Stan. A
We're
little
hanging
bit
out.
of nothing.
Hanging out watching our poles.
A little bit of fishing, not much catching, but that's all right. Keith said it's hard to beat a shark and catches rays is hella fun too.
Yeah, stingrays are so much fun.
Yeah, Gabby caught a nice one back in 2022 the last time we were down there. We caught so many puffer fish down there. Super excited. One more week and we'll be on our way. Hopefully, maybe we can even do a stand day down there on Sunday.
Yeah, maybe. That would be fun.
Saltwater stand day shark fishing. T-Stan said, "That's better than being at work not catching fish. It looks beautiful." And that is right. You got that right. We are glad we are not at work. We got our lines in the water and freshwater fishing, thinking about saltwater fishing next week. Can't help it. Had a little bit of life problems and not so much luck on our side lately, and trying to get this boat broken the right way. Hopefully tomorrow we can break her in with some slime. Haven't been able to get the boat out like we've wanted to. Edward said, "Can you eat a ray?" I've seen people cook them.
But they're good shark bait.
But yeah, we caught one, we're using it for shark bait. I don't know if I would necessarily eat them. Very picky about fish.
There's lots of other really good fish down there too to eat.
Yeah, we plan on
The mahi,
catching some good
grouper,
fish. Yeah.
red.
Yeah, we're gonna go after some reds if they're still in. Some Spanish mackerel. Gonna go for some blue crabs. Stan said he hopes we have a great trip. That would be a first. Shark on stand day. Wouldn't that be awesome though? We are definitely shooting our shot at doing some shark fishing while we're down there. That was one thing we actually didn't get to do the last time we were in Florida, so we were absolutely 100% going to try to shark fish. And Stan said the wings are absolutely delicious. They used to make poor man's scallops out of the wings with a cookie cutter. Huh. See? I figured someone would know. They say any fish is good though, even if it's a trash fish, as long as it's cooked the right way. Just gotta have the right chef. I've seen people fry up ray. Getting on a shark though would be incredible, especially from shore. And then being on stand day, that would be even better. On live, do you imagine? Edward said that has to be a very big hook, and oh yeah, blue crab. Oh, we got some big hooks. We were actually going through our shark box last night. We got everything put together. I got the belt ready. I probably got over a dozen hooks, different sizes, anywhere from an 8/0 all the way up to, what's the biggest hook? I think 16.
Something like that.
Yeah, 16, so palm-sized hook. So don't you worry. We got big hooks and we cannot lie. Big hooks is what we got. And where we're staying, it's actually nice. We'll be around a bunch of people on the piers and the beaches and stuff like that. But if we ever want to get away from that, where we're staying, we're actually staying on a private beach. So we'll have private beach access as well, which is incredible. Skipjack Cindy said, good luck, ladies. Thank you, Miss Cindy. Appreciate you stopping in. Might be wrapping it up here soon. We got some things to do. But you know how it goes. One more cast, one more cast, one more cast. And Mr. Stan said, been one of my friends. Always great to see you. Gotta run. Hope you all have a great day. Well, thank you, Stan. We appreciate you coming in. Love you, Miss Rhonda. Hope things are good with you. And we will see you soon. And if we can, we are definitely doing a saltwater stand day. Shark or no shark. While we're in Florida. Edward said he's going to live vicariously through us. Going to be living vicariously through myself. No, it's going to be a good time. And like I said, I've got some nice content planned. As long as the weather cooperates down there and everything works out.
If not, we'll just be sitting there anyway.
Yeah. Got some big plans for some content while we're in Florida next week. Definitely plan on doing a couple lives down there. And as long as weather permits Sunday, we are definitely doing saltwater stand day, that's for sure. Miss Cindy, hope you're doing well. How did you do last night or early this morning, Miss Cindy? Thought I seen you live, but I was about half asleep, so, well, I was sleeping. Did you get on any, Miss Cindy? Probably gonna end our live here in a few minutes so we could run our errands and get ready for our Florida trip this week. Got a full working week, a 12-hour shift's coming up, and last day of work is on next Sunday, and we'll be driving down to the Gulf of America. Everett said, fortunately it rains for a short while every day. We actually got lucky the last time we went and it didn't rain at all.
If it does while we're down there, it's not too bad. I
Yeah.
can handle like an hour or two of rain and then go back to fishing.
Rain I can handle. Gonna get all our ducks in a row and make some plans and some itinerary, and we just need a little bit of Mother Nature's cooperation, if she'll allow it. Yeah, guys, I think we're probably gonna pack it up here since the fish aren't biting, and make sure we got everything we need to for the week, and probably gonna get heading home. We appreciate each and every single one of you popping in and hanging out with us and showing some support. Keeping us busy here while we had some lines casted out. And everyone that's still in here, if you got some time on your hands, go ahead and head over to Miss Chrissy Brown, Eric B, and Fish on Ed Evans. They're running their bass tournament right now, which is live, so they got a bunch of people up there. So if you want to head over to one of their channels, they're doing their bass tournament. We're gonna end our live here, so go show them some love and go watch all them guys and gals catch some fish. Yeah, we're gonna pack it up here. We'll catch you guys later. Thanks again for hanging out with us, y'all. We'll see you next time.